Please adhere to YouTube's selected guidelines before viewing the content of this video. I do not encourage or condone any products, actions, or behaviors shown in this video. All videos are produced in a safe, professional, and controlled environment. Please do not attempt to replicate any actions performed during the video. All actions are performed by professionals. Alright, so today I'm going to be smoking a cigarette at the thrift shop. Well, in the parking lot of a thrift shop at least, and in specific in the parking lot of this thrift shop right here behind me right now. And as a whole, I am very excited to smoke a cigarette in the parking lot of the thrift shop I'm nearby, as well, I'm needing a little bit of a cigarette. But why? Well, the reason is quite simple. It's because I found something pretty good in this thrift shop, and so as such, I'm wanting a little bit of a cigarette to celebrate. Some of y'all may be wondering what I found. Well, I'll be talking about that in just a minute after I get my cigarette all lit up, but what cigarette am I going to be smoking at the thrift shop today? Well, today I'm going to be smoking a Lambert & Butler Original Silver cigarette from the UK. I do suppose without further ado, I should probably go ahead and set down my phone now, shouldn't I? And I should probably get the thrift shop in the background of the video, just like that, I'm thinking. And now that I have done that, I'm just going to adjust my tripod just a little bit, just like that. And now that I've adjusted my tripod, without further ado, let's go ahead and get the final cigarette in this pack all out if I possibly can. And let's go ahead and, well, get to smoking a cigarette at the thrift shop. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying? I will acknowledge it also has been around about 2.5 hours since the last time I had a cigarette. So I am also needing a cigarette and making this video due to that as well, because honestly I could really go for a nicotine buzz right now. And the first couple hits off the cigarette definitely are helping quite a bit, that is for sure. But what exactly did I find at the thrift shop? Well, I don't actually have it on my person right now. I should probably grab it now, shouldn't I? Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and walk off screen and grab it. I was like, I'm just gonna talk about what I bought, not actually show it. I should probably show it though now, shouldn't I? So let's go ahead and get it out real quick. And now that I've gone ahead and grabbed it, I'm gonna go ahead and take another hit of my cigarette. And now, it's time for me to cover what I found at this thrift shop right here. What did I find? Well, I found something pretty good in my personal opinion for $5 to be precise. This thrift shop is a bit hit or miss. Sometimes there's good stuff, sometimes there's not. But today I walked out with one very good item. I walked out with a Timbuktu backpack to be precise. This is a discontinued Timbuktu backpack. I personally like Timbuktu bags quite a bit. I personally feel like they are quite high quality, I will acknowledge. And while I'm not really willing to pay the price to buy one new, I certainly am willing to buy one at the thrift shop. And this is, I think, probably my third time ever finding a Timbuktu bag at the thrift shop. So I certainly got no complaints on my behalf. Very glad to have snagged this bag, I will acknowledge. And overall, it's in pretty good shape. It's definitely been used, but the interior is in fantastic condition. And while this is a bit kind of threading up here, while the fabric is threading a bit up here, just due to the zipper getting caught on the lip, I will acknowledge, it is still nonetheless in great condition, and I'm looking forward to using this bag as my beater grocery bag, I do think. This is gonna be the bag I take to the grocery store, fill up with stuff, and then walk out with it instead of having to buy a bag at some stores around here. Some stores around here, you gotta buy bags these days. And, you know, if I can avoid getting more plastic bags than I already have, I certainly will do that. So very glad to have grabbed myself a new beater backpack for groceries, I will acknowledge. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. And overall, I feel like the colorway looks pretty good as well. Sometimes I'm looking at backpacks in the thrift shop and they're just an odd colorway or something like that. But not this one. It's a pretty nice, solid colorway. And overall, seems like a solid condition backpack. Got it for $5, as said. Certainly no complaints on my behalf. But how is smoking a cigarette in this thrift shop parking lot? How is smoking a cigarette at the thrift shop right here? Well, overall, I gotta admit, it's a pretty solid experience. I'm getting a buzz right now. I'm enjoying the nice road noise in the background. And this thrift shop has a trash can out front along with a restroom inside as well. So it's got all the necessities you might want if you are indeed going to be smoking a cigarette in the parking lot of a thrift shop. Some thrift shops near me don't have trash cans out front, and some of them don't have restrooms, but this one has both, so those are some automatic benefits right there. Now, the trash cans don't have ashtrays on them, I will acknowledge, which is a little bit of a shame. But either way, I gotta admit, this thrift shop is still a very solid 4 out of 4 to smoke at. It's got all the necessities you need to smoke a cigarette at. And overall, this parking lot's pretty nice as well. Yeah, I ain't got no complaints on my behalf, let me tell y'all what. Overall, smoking a cigarette in this thrift shop parking lot, solid 4 out of 4 experience. And glad to have gotten something good at the thrift shop today, and glad to be smoking a cigarette after finding something good. I think I've got one more hit left. I'm gonna go ahead and take that hit. And I think that was all I had to my cigarette. Low-key, I kind of do want another though, I'm not gonna lie. So it is very tempting to grab another, and honestly, I might do that because I'm kind of wanting another cigarette. I could go for a little bit more of a buzz, frankly put, and I think I'm gonna do exactly that. I think I am. So I'm gonna go ahead, just position the camera where I can kind of see what I'm doing just a little bit. I just put the cigarette butt down. Oh, I locked the car, I forgot about that. I just put the cigarette butt down on the car so it doesn't fly away or anything like that, so I can throw it away in the trash can after this video. But I've got another pack of cigarettes with me today. Another pack of, to be precise, Lambert & Butler Original Silver Cigarettes from the UK. So let's go ahead and get this pack all opened up, and let's go ahead and get back to smoking. Shout out Raymond Liang for having been kind enough to provide these packs to the channel. I really do appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go ahead and get this pack all opened up. Get the first cigarette of this pack all out and get back to smoking, because I could go for a little bit more of a buzz, and since this is a pretty solid place to smoke, well, certainly don't mind getting a little bit buzzed here, I will acknowledge. If I can get a cigarette out of the pack though, I'm struggling just a little bit. I'm struggling, I'm not gonna lie. There we go, got my cigarette out of the pack. Perfect. And without further ado, y'all, let's go and get back to smoking. Yes, sir, yes, sir, you know what I'm saying? Just gonna, real quick, there we go. And I just realized I need to grab myself a screenshot for the thumbnail of the video. So it is a good thing that I decided to have another cigarette, because otherwise I would have had no screenshot for the thumbnail of this video. So without further ado, let's go and grab myself a little bit of a thumbnail. Yes, sir, yes, sir. No complaints on my behalf, I will acknowledge. I think after this video, I'm gonna go to another thrift shop. I think that's gonna be my plan. And I think I'm gonna see if I can find any more good stuff as I already did. But yeah, I think that's my plan. Gonna run by another thrift shop or two, see if I can find any more good stuff. And I think I'm gonna have a great rest of my day, and just keep having a good one as a whole. I think that's my plan after this video, I will acknowledge. It's a nice day though. It's about 65 degrees out here, I wanna say. And it's a little bit cloudy, don't get me wrong, but not too windy by any means. A little bit humid as it rained a little bit earlier, but it's all dried up. Good smoking weather. certainly no complaints on my behalf. It's a bit warm to be wearing a hoodie though, honestly. It's about 65, but due to the humidity, it feels a little bit warmer than it really is. So normally if it was like dry in my local area, like I'd be wanting to wear a hoodie in like 65 degree weather, I'll acknowledge. I'm not particularly tolerant to the cold, and 65 degrees in my local area is not super cold by any means, but it's still cold enough for me to want to wear a hoodie. But due to the humidity, it feels a little bit warmer than it really is, so not really feeling like I need to wear a hoodie right now, I will acknowledge, but I'm already wearing one, so hey, I can't complain, you know what I'm saying? I can't complain. I'm very happy with that Timbuktu backpack though. I can't complain. I'm like, retail, that would have probably been like, what, 140 bucks or something like that kind of thing? Got it for $5. It's in good shape. I'm like, just a good beater backpack. Good quality. Can't complain. Throw it around. Don't gotta care about it because it only costs $5. Love it. Love it. What can I say? Yes, sir. Well, that's all I had to my second cigarette of the video, and I think that's all I had to say for this video today. So I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video. I've enjoyed myself, I will acknowledge. I've enjoyed smoking at the thrift shop today, smoking a cigarette at the thrift shop today, I will acknowledge. I'm feeling a little bit buzzed. I'm feeling good. Good, excuse me. I am feeling a little bit buzzed. That second cigarette definitely did a good job knocking me out. As said, it's been about 2.5 hours. Since I lit up the first cigarette, it had been about 2.5 hours since last time I had a smoke, so definitely kicking, I will acknowledge. But overall, good smoke, good thrift find, and good place to have a cigarette as well, this thrift shop. Yeah, pretty good place to have a smoke. No complaints on my behalf. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching this video today. If you guys have enjoyed watching this video, of course, please make sure to like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. box, and my other channels all in the description down below. Go check them all out. Although by the time this video is up, I do think my P.O. box will be closed. But thank you so much for watching this video, y'all. So the next one, stay safe and peace, and have a great one. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying?